Hi there, this is New Music Friday. Campbell and the Dirty Knobs have released a new album today called Vagabonds, Virgins, and Misfits. And this is my video review of the album. If you don't want to hear the song-by-song breakdown, jump straight to the verdict. Or skip this entirely if you were looking for the album. Go listen to it. But no spoilers yet. Let's do this breakdown one song by song. The first song in the album is called The Greatest. Opens the album with background crowd sounds, gives you a picture of a live concert for sure. The drummer is laying down a Led Zeppelin-esque feel or beat right there in the beginning. This song features some heavenly vocal harmonies, so really that's amazing. It's a decent opener for sure. Close your eyes, imagine you just dropped the needle on a brand new vinyl. That's kind of what it gives you, which is I think a huge compliment. Somewhere out of the darkness, you hear the inflections of Tom Petty, so make no bones about it. This Campbell, he's a fantastic singer. All those years with Tom Petty, he does remind you of Tom Petty's vocal style, I think, as well. Similar to when Zakk Wylde hits a vocal, all those years of working with Ozzy, it rubs off a bit. That inflection I've picked up on some of the early albums as well. Bright guitars oozing with creamy tones. That you definitely get that with Mike. He's got, the tellies, the Fender tweets. He really looks after those sounds and searches for those sounds. Always done that. I have no idea what the lyrics were or what the structure of the song is. I don't really care. But just riding it on the wave. It's a great song. I dig it. So the second song is called Angel of Mercy. I imagine I'm hearing the Rickenbacker strum stirring the airwaves. It's an up-tempo rocker. The chorus is classic Tom Petty chorusing, and it has this relentless forward motion. I came here for that. The verse guitar is very staccato, and there's a slide over the top that ties all of these different elements together. The pre-chorus into the chorus is also very satisfying. It really ties together from that verse. I can hear Ozzy-style vocal coming in from Mike. There's a video for the song, and in it, Steve Ferrone plays the drums, which extra kudos points. I love Steve. Masterful songwriting. There's a lot of depth to the sounds here. It's a feast for those who like listening with earphones, for sure. Graham Nash is here somewhere on the song, but I haven't figured out where exactly. Maybe in the harmonies or some jazz. Right, song number 4, Hands Are Tied. Chilling things out with a mid-pace rock here. Strong single melody line enters after a crescendoed start. The lyrics are very upfront, as is this melody. It's like really... One of the lyrics are called Release the Spirit with the sparse instrumentation and strong melody line. And that upfront guitar, the vocal needs to be super strong and have specific meaning, which I can't figure out yet what that is. But it is strong and it's coming through. It's like what you expect a song to sound like when it's that close and intimate. So this song, it's a great song. Another great song. I've got you as well. It's almost mysterious yet intimate. Towards the end, the guitar lines feel a bit improvised and the imperfection makes a bold statement. We don't need perfection here. So again, this is like how albums used to be made before the days of auto-tune and all this other jazz on tape. And it's giving me this analog warm feel. It's just a new album, but it sounds like the old stuff. Hell or High Water. This one feels like Mike channeling Bob Dylan or Mark Knopfler. I guess there's a throwback to the foundation there with old Bob. I know he's also done a ton of studio work with Bob Dylan. There's a lot of storytelling going on. He's telling stories of playing guitar in bars at the end of town and booze under the bed and all this kind of stuff. Really cool song. Lucinda Williams is on the second verse. I don't know her, but her tone is definitely fitting in with the storytelling. And then there's a huge surprise in this song where the verse, or not just the verse, but the lyrics and the story takes quite a turn. You must listen to the song. It's really cool. It's a dark story, worth a listen, worth more than just a listen, but it's definitely worthy of that. So I don't want to, no spoilers. Following in the country tradition, and this song is a gem. So Alive. So if the question is how much can these dirty knobs rock, this song is the answer. It gives you an idea. It calms things down before the verse to enter. And then a forward motion is still like a freight train. The open string guitar riff all throughout the song is I've got a massive affinity for those kind of riffs. Combine that with a feel-good chorus and I'm hooked. I feel so alive. I'm really sucker for up-tempo, positive songs. It peaks with the guitar solo. solo madness and gets built up again after that. I absolutely love this track. Shake These Blues. This song feels like a bit of a left turn after the previous song. It's a bit of a 70s type of stomp. I wasn't that into it, maybe because the previous song was just that strong and powerful. The ending of the song feels like it was pasted on from two parts that don't belong together. And I guess that summarizes it for me as well. It's like, it feels like something that was pasted together, a lot of this song itself. It's not horrible, it's just not as strong as the other songs. And in retrospect, probably the song that I like least on the album. Sorry, Mike. Song number 8, Innocent Man. So this song features melodic, dense guitar instrumentation. The vocals are weaving in and out of the song. All just melody and a cool little story that goes on at the same time. It opens up nicely and repeats the melodies. The lyrics are bittersweet. Again, what I'm here for. Song number 9, Don't Wait Up. This is Americana, bluesy suede shoes type of song. I don't know what that means, but there's plenty of that American honky-tonk that falls, right at the start of the beat, turns on a dime, and sits deep in the pocket. There's also an awesome keys outro by Benmont Tench, who used to be the keyboard player in the Heartbreakers. Really cool song. Another one. It's just, this album is filled with them. Song number 10, My Old Friends. This one is an ode to booze. It's got all the good stuff. Bob Dylan type storytelling, a drum foundation on which to sit a steady strum, and a honky-tonk. I thought it was going to reference the title of this album, that Vagabonds and the Misfits stuff, but it's not that. It's mostly about booze. It's pretty much the close of the album. This album, the very last song, it's called Amanda Lynn, 40-something seconds of mandolin, and that's it. That's the whole album. Close with little crowd noise again as well. The verdict. This is continuing the saga of what the Heartbreakers started. A slice of American history after all these years. It keeps the sound fresh and warm. I guess early on these guys were seen as a blend of that southern rock or a bit of a southern rock feel with a country vibe. I think after all the years, it's become more of a pop thing. It's more, what I think is Americana. I might be completely wrong there. But solid songwriting, solid performances. It's so good. I wouldn't recommend individual tracks of this album. I'd say listen to it the way it was intended to be listened. Start at the first song and listen to the whole thing. If you can get it on vinyl, be fantastic on vinyl, because it's a solid album. Not solid couple of songs, collection, a couple of songs and some stinkers and some great songs. I was expecting that American troubadour style made famous by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I was expecting beautiful sounds and beautiful guitars that are chimey and the Rickenbackers and so on. It's all here. It's all, this album's got it all. The World Lost Tom Petty 2017. Mike Campbell has given us 3 albums worth the Dirty Knobs. Can't get over that name. And there was a stint with Fleetwood Mac as well. But this third outing is the best album so far they've come up with. And it keeps the legacy a-growing. Definitely 2 thumbs up from me for this album.